We need souls! Someone please give us soul! Hello there! Finally, some soul! Probably. The Dinest is a classy locale made for road trippers with discerning tastes. Sadly, looks like everyone and their mother's a road tripper with discerning taste. This place is packed! The only way you're gonna get seated anytime soon is if you sit with someone else. This is a great opportunity to smash conventional manners and make new friends. Who do you sit with? Let's sit with a poor soul waiting for their blind date. You all sit down with a nervous lich. Hey bro, I'm Scott. Is this seat taken?
Hi Scott. I'm Ernest, the Avaricious. And that seat actually is being taken by my date.
Oh, okay. When's your date getting here?
Any second now, I'm sure. Her name is Mindy. We were set up by mutual friends to go on our first date today.
Aw, congrats, boo! How long have you been waiting for her to show up?
About 3 hours. But surely there's a good explanation and she's on her way, right?
Would you just give me a second to talk to my friends privately?
Sure. Definitely not rude for you to sit at my table uninvited, then exclude me from your conversation.
Guys, Ernest's date obviously isn't coming, and it's bumming me out. We gotta help him. Okay, we need a plan. Let's go huddle about it. Wait, we're already doing a huddle. I'm out of ideas.
Don't worry, I already got a plan. It's wholesome prank time. We're gonna lie, but for nice reasons. Hey, Ernie, guess what? We're actually your date! All of us! Completely forgot to mention that until now. You're all Mindy? But I thought... Actually, you know what? This just might be modern dating culture. I'm okay with this. This is fine. So Mindy, tell me more about you. Why does your dating profile describe you as a 36-year-old woman and not multiple young adults? I'm sure you get asked this a lot.
Oh, it's cause, Zoe, why is that again? Because this is a game show! If you can guess which one of us is Mindy, you win a cash prize! And a date, I guess. Because we're actually all one being. Mindy is short for hive mind. I don't want to lose money and I don't want to lose mine, but it looks like we have to choose between one of the two.
I guess that makes sense. You did say some strange things when we were chatting online. Like I can't wait for you to meet the real me. All of me. Or one of my kinks is suppressing your free will and thoughts and bringing you into my collective. I mean, I kinda get it. So Mindy, what if our relationship gets more serious? Will I be expected to join the hive mind? You do you, boo. Just because we gave you a semblance of our identity and personal sparkle doesn't mean you have to. No, I want to. I'm tired of being in charge of my own decisions. I spent 59 gold bars on Uber Eats last night. I'm a wreck. Please recruit me. Well, if you insist. We all just gotta stare deeply into each other's eyes for the next 3 hours without blinking. Let's go!
You do it. You start to lose yourself in Polly, Scott, and Ernest's eyes. It's mesmerizing. So mesmerizing, in fact, that you forget to wonder how you're maintaining eye contact with 3 different people at once. Your sense of self is slipping away. You were once 4 separate beings, but slowly you become one. You are all Mindy. We are Mindy.
Thanks for the fun date!
You all say in unison as you leave. You lost 3 mind and 75% of your own individuality, but at least you got 3 soul for cheering up Ernest! Hooray! Hopefully we don't game over the final stretch. Where do we go, friendos? Let's go to the spa! Ah, that's great! The spa will save us! And it's time for the final event of the City of Vice Plotline! You stop the car when you see none other than Hope waiting on the side of the road.
Oh, where you going, girl? Oh, it's you. Hey!
I'm en route to the City of Vice to enter the annual World Competitive Tarot Championship. Oh, we're going to the City of Vice too! Wanna join us? No, it's okay. I'm already waiting for my Uber. You can help me in a different way though. She throws a deck of cards at you. Wanna spar with me, Zoe? Game on! But how are you supposed to play competitive tarot? By being very anime. The ground below you starts moving, a strange structure rises from the dirt. You and Hope stand in opposing platforms across a sort of battlefield. It's time to duel!
Polly, Scott, you'll be the info-dumping side characters.
What does that mean, Polly?
I'm guessing it means the action will occasionally cut to us commenting on the match and providing useful information about this very complicated card game.
Holy moly! Your hand starts glowing as you hold the deck of cards.
Zoe, now those cards are bound to you. Their effectiveness will depend directly on the nature of your spirit. So it's like Zoe's spirit is divided into different aspects, kinda like stats or resources.
I see. She only needs to use the cards that play into a strong aspect of her spirit. She must be true to herself.
That's right, and the first phase of competitive tarot is the Astral Influence phase.
The Astral Influence phase?
We each choose a celestial body that grants us its favor and boons. Good luck defeating me when I'm supported by the Moon. It's a mysterious celestial body of many faces. The Moon controls the tides and influences not only all of our fates, but Earth's fate too, as both celestial bodies dance a cosmic tango of gravity. Oh no, not the Moon! I've only known the rules of this game for like 5 full minutes, and I already know that's a very powerful card.
How will Zoe outplay Hope? Exactly! What's your play here? What do we choose? Mars or Uranus? Mars, the favorite celestial body of billionaires who want to colonize it once they finish destroying Earth. Or Uranus, the celestial body of, you know. So Mars is if you have higher money. Uranus is if you have higher hype. We'll go for Uranus! Uranus?
Uranus, lol.
Why is Uranus so powerful, Polly?
Uranus is known as the Awakener since Uranus, Lamau! Since its aspects and transits bring sudden Uranus! Get it, Scott? Uranus, Lamau! Sudden changes and shocks. It's like Uranus, you see? Uranus! Uranus! Lol! What are you, 5?
Oh, I get it now. Very funny.
Why'd Zoe play Uranus, Hope? Did she steal it when you weren't looking? God damn it. What's wrong, Hope? Are you scared that you must now face Uranus? Lol. I don't care. The Moon will still help me win this match. It's time to summon the champion that will fight for us in this battle of the Arcana. Today I'm playing a deck of virtues.
Why is Hope smirking in such a patronizing way, Polly?
She must have a secret play Zoe won't see coming. You're not wrong, Polly. Zoe here is obviously expecting me to play Hope as my champion of virtue.
You aren't expecting anything. You barely understand how this game is played at all.
But no, for you see I am 3 moves ahead.
She's 3 moves ahead?
Yes, and that's why I'm playing Fides. Feeds, the card of faith. It grants me zealous determination to achieve my goals blindly. And my goal is winning this match. I want to see how you beat that, Zoe.
You want to see that too, but how? You spot 2 champions in your hand, or rather 1 champion and 1 super cool champion you may or may not have snuck in yourself. Gluttony should be stamina, but I haven't 100% confirmed that. I know pride is hype. So we're gonna choose Gluttony because our stamina is higher than our hype. There we go! Woo! You play Gluttony! Nani? Gluttony? What's that?
No way!
No, but really, is that card like, good?
Yeah, it represents one of the old deities, entities that have preyed upon reality since the beginning of time. This old one is said to represent obsession, of which gluttony is one aspect. I'm pretty sure this card represents the orange cat from that one cartoon show. No, it's the old one! When someone is under its influence, obsession overtakes them, and they will devour anything with no end in sight. Anything like lasagna? I suppose it can be anything. Lasagna, TV show, anything that you could obsess about. I'm telling you, it's the cat. You know, the one, I love lasagna and I hate Mondays. You know the one. Does this old deity hate Mondays? I mean, I don't think the deity cares about the abstract concept of time or work days. But I suppose that if it had to choose a least favorite day, it'd be the most productive one, Monday, sure. See? But anyway, you say the orange cat is a powerful card, isn't it? Yes! Great, then shut up and keep playing! Humph! None of this matters anyway. Everything will be decided in the main phase. The fortune phase.
Impossible! The fortune phase? Ollie, what's the fortune phase?
No idea, but I'm sure she'll explain now. In the fortune phase, you'll try to finish off your opponent by arranging your cards in the successful tarot reading of your opponent. You read their future and you read them to filth. This is competitive tarot after all. Okay, finally, after all this time I've been wondering why this game has the word tarot in it. Be ready, Zoe, because I've seen the future and it doesn't look good for you. First, the Enlightenment. It predicts Zoe realizing, coming to terms with the fact that she barely knows how to play this game.
Incredible! That's 100% true!
Second, the Hole. It represents the fact that Zoe's riddled with so much embarrassment that she wants to dig a hole and bury herself in it. And finally, the card with which I always destroy my opponents. Hope always prevails. It literally predicts Zoe losing against me. Look at it! Oh no, it's a foolproof fortune! How could Zoe defy such a specific fate? Heh, exactly. One could say she is hopeless.
You're finished! Unless you find the perfect counterplay! Do we play any random sequence of cards and give a deep-sounding yet vague enough prediction that you can't fail? Or Hope can defeat someone who's not even fighting her play the birthday card?
This one we need higher mind, this one we need higher soul.
The birthday card!
Oh, that's so nice! But that's not a tarot card, it's a birthday card! Hey, any card can be a tarot card if you want it to be. No, that's literally and factually untrue! This is a birthday card, not a tool that can be used to make predictions.
Well, don't be so close-minded, Hope. Isn't wishing you have a birthday some sort of, predicting a happy birthday?
No!
I mean, isn't it your birthday this year?
I have a birthday every year!
Ah, and Zoe knew this! So wise and thoughtful of her!
My birthday isn't today, though!
Well, of course, this is more like a prediction that you will have a birthday soon!
My birthday isn't soon! I mean, what's soon, really? A year isn't that long anyway. Isn't your birthday less than a year away? Well, yes, but then close enough, if you ask me.
Happy birthday, Hope!
It's not my birthday! Oh, why are you so grumpy? Is it because you missed your birthday? Would you be less of a grumpy grump if we celebrated your birthday earlier this year?
Maybe. And so you celebrate Hope's birthday. Later, Hope thanks you. Fighting you has shown her she still has much practice to do. Especially in regards to practicing her patience against annoying dumbasses. For helping a friend, you gain 5 soul.
Hey, if you ever end up in the city of Vice, give me a call. We can all laugh this off and have a party after the tournament. It's a deal, boo!
You part ways. Today you won, because you believed in the heart of the cards. Okay, there we go. We finally got the plotline done. We have 25 soul, we bonded with Vera, and we finished the plotline. Now time to relax at some hot springs. For a vacation, this road trip has been surprisingly stressful. A spa sounds like the perfect thing to help you relax before you head to your final destination. The question is, how do you want to chill out? Hot springs! On your way to the springs, you run into the most regrammable Reaper you've ever seen.
And if you're just tuning into the live stream now, you'll see that I'm about to have an adorable meet cute with my friends. Say hi, chat! I'm signaling off now to enjoy an organic gram-free moment with them. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for my live tweet of the experience. Bye! Hello, darlings. What brings you to the spa?
Hi, Milo. We're on a road trip vacation. It turns out vacationing can be really stressful when you're almost about to die a lot. So we're taking a mini spa vacation on the way.
How fun! I'm on my way to the hot springs for some de-stressing myself. Care to join me, assuming you don't feel weird about being naked together? Sure, nudity doesn't have to be erotic. Let's get wet, platonically!
And some fan service!
Amazing. This is just what I needed. Yesterday was such a busy work day.
How so?
A group of friends made a bet to see who could stick their head inside of a tiger's mouth for 1 whole minute. Spoiler alert, no one could. Classic! That's how I died!
That's not how you died. Are they okay though?
No, Scott. I'm a Reaper. Let's just say, they're not okay.
Oh! Well, I hope they get better soon.
Subject change! Yeah, sure. So Scott, how have the sports been lately? Like, have the sports people scored many points?
Yeah, they've scored many.
Ah, that's great news. Those sports people always scoring points, such rascals. Ah, this is so nice. Fuck yeah!
Hey, have you bros ever wondered if it's smart to split your passion between two things?
What do you mean, Scott?
Well, I have this friend. His name is Scott, but like with 3 T's, okay?
Okay.
Scott has 2 things he really likes. He has an interest in the thing that's not astronomy and astrology. But for the longest time, he's always been very passionate about whatever the opposite of sports is. Chess!
Right.
Sometimes he thinks that by getting into one of the things he likes, he's missing the opportunity to get really good at the other thing. He told me so. Shouldn't he choose and focus on the thing he's best at?
Look, life isn't about getting good at all the things. It's about doing things you enjoy. Maybe along the way you happen to get good at the things. But that's just a happy bonus.
Polly's on point as usual. Scott with the 3 T's shouldn't worry about this. He shouldn't focus on one thing, but on doing all the things that bring him joy. That way, at the end of the day, he'll look back and be happy to have lived a life full of not one, but many things he liked. Believe me, I've seen lots of people at the end of the road. If anything, they often regret the things they didn't get to do.
Yeah, Scott with 3 T's should explore life with no regrets. Today he likes chess. Tomorrow is astrology. The next day it's chess again, and later who knows?
That sounds like super good advice.
I'm sure Scott with 3 T's will do just fine. Yeah, he sounds like a great guy. I could spend the rest of my afterlife in here. Right?
Milo, Polly.
Yes, Scott?
I need to come clean. Scott with 3 T's isn't real. It was me the whole time. But about sports and astronomy.
Yeah, I had a hunch that was the case.
Sorry I lied to you.
It's okay, buddy. You're a good boy. The goodest of boys.
Aw, thanks.
Fuck, this is so nice.
And so you spend the day doing exactly nothing. It is in fact very nice. Surprise emotional moment with our 3 characters. And now it's time for the ending, friendos. We're here. So let's go to the info booth, randomly choose a thing just for giggles. And then we'll finally arrive at the City of Vice. With all the layers complete, a perfect soul ending. There she is! The city of sin, the city of pleasure, the city of vice. The road trip comes to an end. Welcome to the city of vice. You indulge yourselves unapologetically. Gambling, parties, crimes, you name it. On the last night, you go all in. So much that the next day you remember nothing. The hotel room is a mess. There's a ton of random hats, a katana, some fruit, a dragon heat body pillow, a bathtub with a bear. Dang, whatever happened last night, it sure was something. When you check with your friends, no one remembers what happened. Even Vera. You know what, that's great. It's not every day you see her indulging herself and just having a good time. She deserved to have some fun. Not only because she spends all day being a boss bitch, and that can be exhausting, but also because she's the one who made the most money via gambling and various crimes, which you later spent on all the vices. A toast to Vera Oberlin, queen of everything. And wait, you're not alone in the hotel room. All your friends you helped on the road are here. There's Hope in the bathtub. You sort of remember her winning the competitive tarot tournament and joining you to party. And there on the ceiling is Eddie, the anti-gambling aardvark. He came here to convince people not to gamble. But no one said anything about not getting shit-faced, partying like there's no tomorrow and ending up duct taped to the ceiling of a hotel room. Wait, and what's that? Only now do you realize that one of the walls is totally shattered by Valerie's ship. She made it to the party. Woohoo! Even if you don't remember this shit about the night before, it's good to see you all came together. To go fucking wild. And there we go, friendos. Oh, but that wasn't all. City of Vice? Who cares about the City of Vice when you have Vera Oberlin sitting in the car next to you? She looks a bit stressed though. She takes off her shoes.
My feet are killing me. Hey Zoe, is it okay if I...
Yeah, of course. She rests her legs on your lap. What a pair of legs! They're longer than a day without water. Longer than life. Vera looks a bit more relaxed. It is nice to see that she feels comfortable around you. You two have really built some trust lately.
Fuck, thanks. I am dying. It's this damn stress, you know? I go on a road trip and still the stress haunts me everywhere. My muscles are knots over knots over knots, look!
She grabs your hand and puts it slightly above her collarbone.
Do you feel it? It's hard as a rock. I can't catch a break.
When you two stop looking at the spot below Vera's collarbone, you look at each other. It's right at that moment when she realizes that, in taking your hand, she has brought you close to her. A bit too close. Your faces are mere inches from each other. And as she gazes into your eyes, she looks for once disarmed, vulnerable. You even caught her looking at your mouth too. A moment of silence that stretches out forever.
Vera.
Then the vulnerability is gone, and you see Vera's trademark confidence running through her whole body again. She is still grabbing your hand, but now she moves it, ever so slowly. Spicy! Let's go, friendos! The perfect City of Vice soul ending! A single perfect run of Roadtrip is really long and really tiring from my voice. Time for the epilogue! Let's go! And just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was 1 week of danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. It turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, a quest for growth. And that is to say, a fucking good road trip. And as we were heading back home, I thought about how all of this was just one of the first stops in a much bigger journey that was only just the beginning. It felt ominous and a bit scary, but it was all going to be alright. Because we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start.
Welcome to the streaming version of the dreaded song. My name is Cloudy Martinez, oh yeah. This time they gave me quote unquote total freedom. I didn't play the game, so I'll sing what's on the screen. Why is the turtle flipped? Did they flip it back? How's the turtle? Hey, did you leave the turtle in the car? Well, I'm sorry, yes. The developers asked for a couple things. One is to remind you to leave a good review. So I left a reminder in the song. It's well hidden, for you see I made it fit the images seamlessly. No idea what this game is about. Looks like some sort of racing game. I only know it has hot monsters. So I will sing about what I know, like how Cloudy Martinez is the best. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. I could be writing songs all day. Okay, second thing is to tell you the song is safe for streaming. No strikes, no copyright. Careless streaming day and night. Here's some of the things that don't infringe any kind of copyright. Like a lazy orange cat, but his name is Garfield. I hate Tuesdays. Or the work of artists who died centuries ago, like Buckle Bell. See? That's fine. He's super dead. Just ran out of ideas to sing. Apple pie, cinnamon swirl, a shovel. Don't ask. Carrots and beets. This is just my grocery list. Please leave a good review, my love. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my darling. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my boy. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. Best game ever, I will play it again. Well, now, yes, we're done. We sang all the things the developers want. But I can't stop wondering about the turtle. Where is it? And where it's gone. By the way, did you notice when I hit the review message? Yes,
don't mention it.
Please leave a good review, my love. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my darling. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. Best game ever, I will play it again.
And there we go! One of the very first perfect endings of Monster Roadtrip. It's good to be back making Monster Prom content on YouTube. If you friendos enjoyed this run of Monster Roadtrip, leave your comments down below, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to always stay tuned for our videos. Until more Monster Roadtrip, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye friendos!